The day that shocked the foundations in Henderson. We asked for a direction, but what we got was a Category 5 hurricane. On one hand, we finally have an answer for the hole in the heart of our offense. A veteran with 45,000 career passing yards is landing in the desert. On the other, our new general, Klint Kubiak, just laid it all out. Our secondary is a wasteland, and the draft plan just shifted radically. Are we building a super team or just patching up a ship that sank in 2025? Buckle up and hit that like button, because today was absolute chaos, and I'm not sugarcoating anything. Stop the presses. Agent Mike McCartney has confirmed it. Kirk Cousins is the new quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders. Yes, Captain You Like That is headed to Sin City after being cut loose by the Falcons. At 37 years old, the guy brings nearly 300 touchdowns to the table, and the kind of experience from someone who's seen it all in this league. Look, I know a lot of you are going to roll your eyes at his age, but let's look at the facts. The Raiders finished 2025 with a pathetic 4-13 record. We didn't need a maybe, we needed a sure thing. And Cousins, with Klint Kubiak calling the plays, that's pure fire. They worked together with the Minnesota Vikings, and back then, Kirk posted the best passer rating of his career. He knows the system. He speaks Kubiak's language, and he's not going to blink when things get real in the fourth quarter. But here's the kicker. The Raiders hold the #1 overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, and everyone knows the name etched on that card is Fernando Mendoza, the phenom out of Indiana. My honest opinion, this was a masterstroke. Mendoza is a generational talent, fresh off an undefeated national championship. But he's still raw when it comes to reading pro-level defenses. Bringing in Cousins isn't about blocking the kid, it's about giving him the best mentor possible. Kirk has dealt with absurd situations, from the drama with RG3 to being replaced by Michael Penix Jr. The man has thick skin. He's coming in to stabilize the locker room and ensure we don't embarrass ourselves while Mendoza learns how to be a pro. The Raiders have won just 39 of their last 101 games. Cousins has a winning record for his career. He's bringing the winning culture back to a franchise that forgot how to win. It's the perfect scenario: immediate competitiveness with the vet and total security for the future with the rookie. If you're complaining about this signing, you clearly don't realize how lost our offense really was. If you thought peace had settled in with the arrival of the QB, you are dead wrong. Things got heated at the league meetings. Our new head coach, Klint Kubiak, didn't use any filters when talking about the defensive roster. He was categorical. We've got to get deeper. We've only got 3 guys right now. He's talking about the safety position. Currently, we're looking at Isaiah Pola-Mao, Jeremy Chin, and Tristan McCullum. Guys, having only 3 safeties on a 53-man roster is asking to get run over by every offense in the AFC West. This is an urgent depth crisis, and Kubiak made it clear the draft focus has shifted. Forget the idea that we're using every pick on weapons for Mendoza. The order now is, who can cover? Kubiak's system doesn't want those heavy box safeties who only know how to hit. We need speed, range, and ball skills. The radar is on for the second round. Names like Emmanuel McNeil-Warren out of Toledo, or even a reach for A.J. Halsey from LSU at the 36th pick are on the table. If we wait until the 3rd round at pick 67, the field opens up. USC's Kamari Ramsey or Zaki Wheatley from Penn State. My verdict, it's jarring to hear a coach admit to such a massive hole weeks before the draft. But I'd take this honesty over the coach speak of previous regimes any day. We have 5 picks between the 2nd and 4th rounds. If the Raiders don't come out of this draft with at least 2 elite coverage safeties, we're going to watch Kirk Cousins put up 30 points a game just for the defense to give up 35. It doesn't matter if you have the mentor and the protege on offense if our secondary is a sieve. Kubiak gave us the blueprint. This is a total rebuild, and nobody is safe if they can't play man-to-man. The plan is set, but the execution, Man, the execution is what's keeping me up at night in Las Vegas. The plan is on the table. Kirk Cousins holds the fort. Fernando Mendoza learns from the sideline, and the draft becomes a safety clearance sale to save the defense. It's a bold strategy, but the risk is real. Now I want your take, straight to the point. With Kirk Cousins here, but the defense still in shambles, do you still spend that #1 pick on Fernando Mendoza? Or do you trade that pick for an army of defenders ready to play right now?